Hello, hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to dive into a quick collective reading. So let's see. Maybe you're evaluating something. Collective. Messages for the collective. Energies from the highest teams of love and light. Angel Michael, guardians and guides, and ancestors. The highest light, deities, teams, guardians, and guides for the collective. Protection from a powerful friend, guaranteed success. So you might be worried about something, but just know that since you have the right spirit team members by your side, you are protected. Continue to work and pray constantly, any moment, every moment. Ask for answers, ask for solutions. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Sorrow over a loss in the reverse. And we have unsuccessful. So you could be kind of like, this could have been good. I'm getting the sense that something, whatever fell out of your life, is actually a good thing. So, yeah, if something has changed in your life, this could be to do with a younger man or something about maybe something that was just kind of immature. Maybe you're becoming more mature. Tell me more for the collective. This could be a Taurus or something about your money. You could be changing something in regards to your money. But I feel like maybe your heart wasn't in it in the first place, or maybe there was just something that was unaligned with you after a certain point. So, oops. But I feel like it could have helped you. You could be triumphing. You could have distant people that are thinking of you, distant souls, different souls. You could be connecting with them. I feel like you're being called to step into more action maybe in the future. Yeah, something was just not aligned with you. Like it wasn't your passion in the past. And I feel like you're going through a transition in regards to your money. You could have moved out of some phase of disappointment, but I see new things being called towards you as well. Yeah, you're on the road to success. Yeah, great good fortune. It might be like unexpected, or you might like be surprised how much like support you begin to receive. But I feel like this is a good thing. I think this is calling you to get back to the basics, especially if anything's like prompting you to look at yourself emotionally, or go within, or ask these difficult questions regarding self worth or money or self esteem. Yeah, because something was really like taking away from you, it looks like. Tell me more for the collective. Yeah, secret hater, like admirer in the reverse, like goddamn. I think you're being called to begin a lot of new things as well. There could be some kind of ideas as well that you might get downloads, collective. Yeah, you're moving away from somebody that's quite stubborn, or they want you to be flexible at this time. Something about December could be relevant. There could be like some opportunity in December, or yeah, I don't know, collective. Yeah, you're moving out of a time of bad fortune. It looks like casket, something leaving your life. This could be somebody you might have considered a friend, but I feel like it was very difficult. Collective. Yeah, this was not going to be your wish come true. I think it was actually going to lead you down a bad path. There are a chain of events that will affect your life. This could be destined changes. You could have been dealing with somebody who wasn't fair to you, or it could be a masculine specifically. They could have like darker features, or just darker elements of their personality, perhaps. Like not in a healthy way, maybe. Like, or maybe in a healthy way. Who knows? Who cares? Someone new is entering your life. Yeah, so there's definitely like something destined here. It's like you're being guided. Yeah, there was some kind of misunderstanding, or maybe there's a wall that had to be developed with this person because they were misunderstanding you. But yeah, there could have been big changes in your money, but you are getting enlightenment, and this is actually causing you to come more into your home, into your soul. I think it really wants you to face something about yourself. Yeah, so. Alrighty then, let's get. I don't know, I do weird sounds. Why not? Maybe I've got some viewers from Ireland or something. I don't know how they feel. Collective. I don't know if that was even Irish. Finish line. Yeah, it's like you're needing to transition. Okay, collective. Wow, follow the spark. Okay. Yeah, you're seeing something that was sneaky, being revealed to you. It says a great idea, a fruitful passion, inspiration. This card calls you to take action towards your passion. You're experiencing an intense calling to test out an idea that could very well lead to life's greatest work. Follow the potential and trust your gut. So this could be in your career as well, or something you want to structure into reality, or maybe cycles or things you're closing out as well. This could be to do with communication or network. Maybe you need to get in like the right rooms with the right people or something like that. Let's get you advice. Collective advice. Wow, continue to just sit on your throne, attract everything you desire towards you, realize your power of manifestation. Um, be grateful, continue to send out gratitude prayers, and ask your spirit team to elevate you with ideas and with support and with healing, because whatever you say, you manifest. Yeah, you're working with your angels, temperance here, alchemizing something into a more positive situation. You're going through a change, and there are going to be decisions. You're looking towards the future right now. I think you're just in this kind of planning phase. You're brainstorming, you're gathering ideas, so there could be something about that, or that could be really helping you to expand your mindset, or maybe you need to do like a writing session or journaling session with your guides, or automatic writing to get downloads, or just talk to them in your head if you don't don't want to do any of that, just talk to them and ask about the future and ask them to give you downloads and commune with them, because you're in a very powerful energy. Yeah, the Magician card here. This is about like beginning to manifest something, right? We have that new moon coming up in Libra. We're kind of out of eclipse season now. You know, later in October, we're going to have nice aspects and energy. So that could be a time when, yeah, this could be something that you're emotionally connected to. Could be to do with love, or just love of life, or just connecting with a happier version of yourself. You might be like hopping a timeline where you're connecting with a version of yourself that is more at peace with themselves, that has everything they desire, that is at the frequency of everything they desire. So it kind of has no choice but to align with them. You're coming out of conflict as well and sadness. So you could be like, you could have went through a huge transition or a rest period here that allowed you to purge things or emotions. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody that was very harsh towards you, tried to manifest over your life with their words. Yeah, you went through an ending, a death there. You saw something clearly with the moon in the reverse. Could have been illusions. Could have been regarding third-party situations. I feel like you're healed, though, because of this. So, last messages. Opening up to new ideas. Don't reject things right now. Open yourself up. High Priestess, your spirit team is trying to download certain things to you, so you need to pay attention. You need to be kind of in a state of receptivity, not overthinking things, but actually allowing ideas to flow towards you. You know, allowing yourself to stay grounded in the present moment, talking, communing constantly. But this is a pretty great reading, honestly. So, yeah, you've been in denial about something in the past, I think, and that could have been regarding like where your priority should have been, or somebody that was struggling you potentially, but I don't see it bothering you anymore. So, anyways, collective. Let's move on. Collective advice from the highest teams of love and light, angel Michael, guardians and guides of the highest order for the highest timeline for the collective energies. Messages for the collective. I feel like something has taken time. It like needed to be like processed or something. Like I'm seeing like a blender. So maybe there was something that had to be changed. An ending, yeah. Moth and eucalyptus, a healing, right? Curiosity, preparation. Interesting. So you're curiously preparing for something, in productivity. So you could have like plans on the go. Pomegranates could be relevant as well here. So actually, ooh, deceit. Yeah. So you do need to be careful though, I think. Or you could have been dealing with deceit. Tell me more for the collective. Skunk in the reverse. Okay, protection. You don't need to be so protective, or you do, but it's because it's kind of like you've already protected yourself and established the boundaries, so you've kind of already kicked out people that are out of your life anyways. Bashfulness. Okay, interesting. Hope, the butterfly, and bear, leadership. Bear. Okay, so let's get some extra messages. I feel like you're really putting an end to like haters. I heard like Gatorade. I don't know, like maybe they've kind of like turned into your electrolytes with the Temperance card. I'm sure you saw the second card out, right? Underneath the Magician card, your angels are supporting you in manifesting and changing the emotions and transmuting these emotions and energies from the things that you've experienced into greater power. Yeah, because they don't want to, be careful you're not going to sabotage yourself in the future. I feel like they want you to move out of sabotage. Maybe ways you've been sabotaging yourself, maybe even unconsciously, right? Yeah, and that's why they want you to be open to like spiritual downloads, open to new ideas, new plans, new ways of being and doing, because new people are entering your life, new situations, new timelines. Regardless, life changes, right? Seasons change. New is here. So, and I think it's leading you towards success. So, anything else for the collective? Yeah, whatever is in the past was not giving you abundance, and that's why they were moving you away from it. Yeah, self-love creation. You have the power. I got the power. You know, you can manifest with the star here. You're manifesting healing itself. You're manifesting changes and higher timelines. And yeah, you had a lack of self-worth in the past, it looks like, but you're manifesting your way out of it. So yeah, this could have been somebody very critical around you potentially, or something about their words could have been very, I heard, nefarious. This could be like you transitioning from the past into the future with North Node, away from your South Node or your past lives into your destiny, basically your good karma, coming away from like longing for what you want and actually embodying the frequency and the reality that has it, is the vibe I'm getting. So let's get you juicy messages and we'll close her out. But yeah, continue to make these changes, like continue to do things that align you with the timeline that you want to be up in, or just change up the timeline that you are in. Collective. Oh my lord. Good lord. It says practice saying no. So that's the first message out. So yeah, maybe you have had to say no, or you need to say no to a lot of things before you can say yes to the right ones. Okay, 9:30. So 12 could be relevant. Parents don't want you to succeed. So maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But, you know, you have to kind of see certain things or downloads clearly on why you were kind of maybe conditioned in certain ways. leaving what no longer serves you. These could be like ideas, commitments. They like manipulating people, so you could be staying away from manipulative people. They want to pop up on you, so just be careful of these people clearing your space slash energy. So continue to shield your energy once you obsessed. So be careful. This person might be aggressive or very like, I don't know, argumentative. Be selfish as always. Be selfish as fuck always, girl. So put yourself first and have enough self confidence to call the cops if this person bugs you. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we have a familiar card. Collective. Caution, yeah, that's interesting. You might need to scare this person off a little bit. Or just go crazy. Just beat their ass. Sorry. Moth, okay. Winged message through the air to act with caution, be aware. So, like, really just watch all messages coming in. Word of warning, heed it well. Danger lurks in darkened spells. So somebody could be trying to do like control spells on you. So just be careful of that because you might like give in or you might not realize magic's being done on you. Take heed, for you're in the greatest danger of being ensnared and could get your fingers burned in the process. A warning threat could put you in jeopardy, and any risk taken should be avoided or approached with extreme caution. I feel like they want you to make wise, careful choices. Like a moth to a flame, you have been blinded by the lights of deception, which have knocked you off course. You may not have recognized me from the shadows. I am a master of disguise and always fool you whenever your fears get in the way. So this could be somebody who operates from a really like negative fear-based mindset as well. My wariness reminds you that always seeing the good in others comes at a cost. Be watchful and vigilant at this time, for the truth of a matter is being camouflaged. As I emerge from, yeah, don't trust new people either. Like, trust nobody right now. As I emerge from out of the darkness, I shed new light on the situation. An investigation leads to information that has previously been missing. Let me put you back on the right track. So you could be getting like downloads from your spirit team investigating, whilst we determine what and whom you are attracting into your life. As you rid yourself of all that does not serve you well, you will no longer be the prey of others. Yeah, you could be like totally like wiping your roster and getting a new roster. If so, use discretion as a better part of valor. Don't let anyone in your life before you know who they are. Recognize your own weaknesses and become bold and brave. Don't be blinded by the light. A new chapter of your life has just begun. If moths fly away doorways or hallways, be careful of who you let in. Moths surround you mean ancestors bring love and protection. Moth signifies a crossroads of important change. Moths orient themselves by the moon, moving through darkness into the light. So this could be about your emotions, a really important nighttime downloads, your spirit team, also your moon sign maybe, but also moon cycles, right? The next new moon and moon phases that we're in could be really relevant because it's the closest satellite or anchor to Earth, right? So it's really channeling larger energies down through it. That's why it represents the womb or the mother, because we reincarnate. Anyways, thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Something about sigils maybe, or maybe time. There could be something about timing where you could be working with like shapes or geometry or something. But yep, good luck. Take care.